What's going on YouTube? Back here with another video today. In today's video I have all the best clips from 2021. This year was a crazy year, super eventful as far as our Lightning build goes, and there's just all kinds of action that happened this year. So I put together all my favorite moments, all my favorite clips, and all the best action that is Ford Lightning related, and put it all together for you guys in one video. I do want to say thank you for all the support this year. The channel has really grown quite a bit, and it's all because of you guys. So thank you guys so much. You guys exceeded my expectations, and I can't wait to see what next year holds for the channel as well. So without further ado, grab a snack, enjoy these clips. I did put the meatier clips about halfway through towards the end. So if you don't want to see the fluff and the kind of progress that we've made, and just want to get right to the meat and the action, go about halfway through the video, about an hour and a half mark. That's where all the really good stuff starts. The big Lightning meets, all the Lightning racing events, the battle for the 2.3 Whipple world record in a Ford Lightning, all that stuff. All the real meat and potatoes of the video are about halfway through, but I do encourage that you watch the first half as well, because we made a lot of progress on the truck and a lot of progress on the channel. So without further ado guys, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce you these clips. Enjoy. Make sure also don't forget to click that thumbs up button. Smash that like real quick, that way you don't forget as you watch the video. Drop a comment down below if at any point in time, maybe let me know what your favorite part was, what your favorite part that I missed maybe was, all that good stuff. So leave a comment down below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Tons of Lightning content to come, guys. The channel is just getting started, but enjoy the video. I'm sure you guys saw in the beginning cinematics, but we got a fully built transmission for the Lightning. This was the last week link to our drivetrain, and this is going to be able to handle all the horsepower we can throw at it. This is a fully built transmission by Rob Sander. He is an OG Lightning guy. He's been around since the very beginning, has a badass truck, always runs fast trucks. He helps build fast trucks. This dude has been around for a long time and really knows his stuff. Super cool guy too. But we went and picked this up after I tested negative, of course. I did not go while having COVID. We waited, test negative, felt good, been back to work for a week. So we went and picked this up over the weekend. And I'll get into the specs real quick. Got to pull it up on a post. I can't remember all this stuff. But basically, pull it back up. The trans is fully built. It's got Raybesto's Blue Plate Specials high performance clutches with choline steels, Kryptonite overdrive clutches, Transgo pump with various Transgo parts, all new gaskets, rubbers, and seals. It's got a race valve body, whole 9 yards, set up for racing, and this thing should be able to handle anything we can do with it. Like I said, Rob Sander builds these on the side, and he's an OG Lightning guy. He built this for his truck, and his truck is badass. I mean, twin turbo, 8-second truck, and this was what he was going to go with, but he decided to change plans and I guess do a different transmission setup and posted this for sale, and I had to jump on it. I mean, it was just too good of a deal to pass up. So we picked this up, and we will be installing this soon. That's going to be one of the next videos, going over how to install everything. What's going on, guys? Back here with another video today. In today's video, we're going to be going over the install of the built transmission in the Lightning. If you don't know, we got a fully built transmission for our built motor Lightning, and we installed that over the weekend, and I'm going to go over basically all the tips and tricks that you'll need to know if you need to do this yourself, our experience, what we learned along the way, and all that good stuff. So basically, it went pretty good. Wasn't too bad. Took us about a full day, but that's because we really didn't know what we were doing going into it, and we had to do a lot of runs to the store and all that stuff. So basically, I'm hoping this video will save you guys from having to do the same thing. You'll be a little more prepared than I was, because I'm going to share my experience with you guys and how everything went and what we needed to know and what I'd like to know from the beginning. So I'm going to share that with you guys today. But unfortunately, I have no video of the install itself because for some reason, whatever reason, my GoPro, the SD card decided to be corrupt and all the footage is lost. So I can't show you guys the actual install, but I am going to go over everything you'll need to know. So yeah, but real quick, before we jump into the video, I want you guys to take a real quick second, go down here and click that thumbs up button. Make sure you like the video. Also, drop a comment down below. It really helps with YouTube's algorithm and helps get the video out there for more people to see so the channel can grow. So make sure you guys take a second and do that. I know it's easy to forget. I'm pretty guilty myself. I'll watch a video and just kind of move on. But drop a like, guys. Help out the video and help out the channel. If you're new to the channel, also make sure you subscribe for more. We got plenty of Lightning and race truck content and plenty of other stuff to come as well. So make sure you like the video, guys, comment and subscribe. Let's jump into the video. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, as you can see from the little intro clips, I'm going to just kind of give you a little sneak peek into some things I've been working on at the shop. Basically, the little clips at the beginning was this little spark plug cover that I'm making for my son's channel, my son's car. I'm sure you guys have seen the Dodge Stealth sitting out here. That is my son's first car. We got it covered up right now because the pollen's ridiculous. Plus he's not driving it and I didn't want the sun beating in on it and drying up the vinyl, so we covered it up for now. But my son's first car is out there and he got this billet spark plug cover, and it basically just sits on top of the, in between the valve covers, and covers the spark plug valley. And I figured I'd do something cool with it, so I had it black anodized and I engraved it with his channel. It's pretty cool. If you guys haven't checked it out already, make sure you guys go check out his channel and show him some love and give him some support as well. He's going to start doing videos on his car, and it should be pretty cool just seeing him start from literally the bottom and work his way up, because that thing is bone stock. He just got it, and he's going to be doing some tasteful mods and doing his own little personal touch on that. So make sure you go check it out. But I've been working on this for him, whipped it up real quick at the shop. Came out really nice. And I'm also going to be making some stuff for Lightnings for these trucks. I get a lot of questions about it, and it's my front grille delete. That right there. That is made out of 61 aluminum. It's eighth inch thick billet, and it's one solid piece. I whipped that up a long time ago, and I get questions all the time on where people can get them, where they can find them, so on and so forth. So I decided I'm going to make a limited run just to see how things go, and then we'll go from there on whether or not I make more. But yeah, I'm going to be making these. I'm probably going to take it off of the truck tonight. Actually, I might drive the truck to work tomorrow and just take it off at the shop, leave it there, and start working on replicating these. Kind of find a way to do it a little more efficiently, because I did this as one of, so it took a lot of time and a lot of fabricating. But if I can come up with a way to make these and kind of replicate them quickly, that way I can get the price down and I can get them to you guys for something reasonable. But I'm going to be working on that, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and take it to the shop and get that going, because I get a lot of questions about it. Another thing I'm going to be working on is these spacers for the drive shaft safety loops, because as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's not a lot of room for the exhaust at all. And there's probably an eighth of an inch space right there, and there's no way that would have cleared without these spacers. So I had to fabricate those spacers at the shop as well, and I've been getting a lot of people asking me about those, so I am going to be doing those too. And I'm going to see if I can't whip up a set of those, and I might be offering those for sale as well. So we'll see how that goes. Depends on how much interest I get. Not sure how many people actually want those, run that safety loop, run into that problem, but we'll see. Let me know in the comments below if that's something you'd be interested in as well. Also, let me know how many of you would actually buy one of the grille deletes that I'm going to make. Like I said, I'm going to make a very small run at first just to see if they even sell. I have been kind of screwed in the past. I made a couple products for people and they never went through and bought them. So I don't want to make a bunch and then just have them sitting around. So I'm going to make a couple, see if they sell, see how they come out, see if I can get the process down and efficient. And if it's something that works out, it can be a thing. So let me know in the comments down below if that's something you'd be interested in. These or the drive shaft safety loop spacers, let me know your thoughts and opinions on that, if that's something that you'd think would be cool. But anyways, like I said, I'm probably going to take the truck to work tomorrow, so I went ahead and threw the battery charger on it. It's been sitting for a little bit, and yeah, it's pretty dead, 5%. So we'll let that charge up. Hopefully it holds a charge and fires up in the morning. It's been a little bit since I drove it, but I do think I need a new battery, probably from all the time it sat while the built motor was being installed and all that stuff. I mean, it was sitting for over a year. I think the battery just went bad, and I'm not sure if it's going to hold a charge or not, so we'll see. Everything else looks pretty good. It should be ready to go for the morning. I'm pretty excited to drive it again. It's been a little bit. I don't think I've drove it in 3 weeks, maybe a month. It's been a little while. I'm just kind of sitting since I put the built trans in. Honestly, really haven't done much with it. So I'm gonna drive it to work tomorrow. That way I can take the billet grill off and then leave that at the shop and start replicating and working on those. Like I said, let me know if that's something y'all are interested in. Let me know your thoughts on that and everything. So I'm not sure what else is gonna be in this video, but you're gonna see. All right, guys, it's 5:15 in the morning. Let's see if this thing starts. Been on the charger all night and get on our way to work. RIP to all my neighbors. Sorry, guys. I feel so bad for my neighbors because I do gotta let my truck get some fluid through it a little bit, kind of get it up to temperature. It's not very quiet, and like I said, it's 5 in the morning, so I guess I'm that guy. Oh well. All right, so back home from work. I figured I'd share a funny story with you guys. So this morning I did a major whoopsies, and basically what I did was I had this oil pan sitting right here in the front of the garage, and I can normally clear it. I normally don't have a problem with it, but I think it's normally further back. I don't know why it was so far forward and in the way, but anyways, so this morning I got in the truck, did my little vlog for you guys, and then went to pull out, and when I did, the front of the truck missed it somehow, but I ran it over with the back tire. As you can see, I absolutely crushed that freaking thing. But in the process of doing that, oil exploded. I mean, all over my truck. I was so pissed this morning. I got out, and you can see it's still on the tire. You can see right there how it's stained a little bit. All over my suspension. You can see it on the leaf springs there, all over the frame. Man, I was so pissed this morning. I basically had to quickly turn on the hose, spray the truck down, wipe it off. I got to work and I touched it up some more. I did some quick detailer on it. I brought some quick detailer with me when I realized what happened, because I kind of knew I was gonna have to touch it up when I got there. But it's always fun having to wash your truck at freaking 5 in the morning because you make a major fuck up like that. I didn't want to let oil just sit on the paint while I was at work. I didn't have time to switch cars. I mean, I didn't really have a whole lot of time this morning. Of course, all this is happening, remember, at 5 o'clock in the morning. So what a freaking mess. Went through about 8 towels trying to mop everything up real quick this morning, and I still didn't even get everything. You can see it's all splashed everywhere, and it's a different color right there. So I'm gonna have to clean all that up, move everything out, clean underneath. I'm sure oil got all underneath there. But like I said, oil was caked all in the wheel. When I got to work, it was seeping out of the freaking bead. Even after rinsing it down real good this morning and wiping it down, it was still coming out of the bead when I got there and slinging all over my shit underneath here. I am not happy. I mean, I don't think it did any major damage. It's just oil, but it just really pisses me off. Not really what I wanted to deal with at 5 o'clock in the morning on the way to work, but she made it pretty good, ran good, all that. You can see my freaking driveway stain. I'm gonna have to pressure wash that off. Oh man, that was not fun. Always something, but lesson learned. Do not put your oil pan where you're gonna run it over. Probably not a good idea. About 8 quarts of oil went everywhere. But anyways, guys. I did drop the Grille Delete off at work, and I'm gonna start working on those. As you can see in the little clip I put, is one solid piece of billet aluminum. Not sure how thick I'm going to make it. Mine is 1/8 inch, but I'm probably going to scale it down to maybe 0.93. There's really no need for that thing to be that thick. That was just what I had at the time and what I whipped up real quick. So, but I'm going to start getting to work on those. Really have no timeline. It's just going to be kind of as I have time. And do have a little bit of time right now because we're starting to slow down at work, but I still am pretty busy with, you know, it's end of year and kids are doing a lot of school tests and I'm having to bring them up to the school for those, and still pretty busy. So it's going to be a little bit of time, but I am working on them, and that is going to be a thing that I'm going to get out there for you guys if you guys are interested in buying them. So again, let me know in the comments, and yeah. What's going on, YouTube? Back here with another video today. In today's video, we're going to be doing a mod to my truck, and I think this is one of my favorite mods to do to these trucks, and it's often overlooked. We're going to be installing a valve body in the built transmission. If you don't know, a valve body is pretty much a shift kit for these. It'll really firm up your shifts, cut some ET because the time between shifts is less, and it'll also reduce the wear on your clutches and the heat your transmission produces. So not only is it beneficial for times and speed and all that stuff, driving around on the street, it's going to feel really good, it's going to hit hard, and it's also going to reduce some heat. So all around, this is a good mod to do, often overlooked. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and put one in today on the Lightning. If you guys don't know, we have a built transmission. Wasn't quite happy with how it was shifting. It was just too smooth for me. So what I did is I contacted Chris Garrett at A1 and had him make me a valve body for my transmission. This is going to be the race version. This is for if you have a converter, because a converter will naturally soften up your shifts. So he accounts for that with some extra pressure in the springs and the magic, the voodoo he puts into these. So he accounts for the converter, and this should really stiffen up our shifts. So we're going to install this today. Super easy. There's really not a whole lot to it. So now that we got the fluid all topped off and everything like that, I figured I'd go for a quick little drive and just let it shift through some of the gears and show you how it shifts. I have no idea how much justice the video is going to do, probably none, but we'll see if we can't get it to do some type of justice for you, just so you guys can kind of see what the valve body did. I just let it kind of run through the gears, first, second, and third. Overly super aggressive, but it's aggressive enough to where if you're not paying attention or you're not ready for it, it's going to let you know it's there. It's just really nice and firm. I did some pulls last night. I'll do a pull for you guys in a second too, as soon as I get to a suitable location. And it was actually chirping second gear, so that's pretty cool. It shifts nice and firm again. I'm pretty happy about it. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. And this is a mod you can do to any truck. Any truck can benefit from a valve body. I still highly suggest doing a valve body because, I mean, it's good for your trans. Less slippage in the clutches means less wear. It also means less heat, so your transmission will also stay a bit cooler. Now, is it going to be drastic? Probably not, temperature-wise. It'll be a little cooler, but not going to be anything crazy, but every little bit counts and every little bit helps, and it'll give it a nice firm shift, and it just feels really good. Shifting good now. Pretty stoked with it. Slow down again and now do another first gear pull. If we can't get the hook a little bit, roll into it. Wait for this car to go by. I'm not doing nothing. Don't worry about me, guys. Won't be here long. At A1 Transmission in Georgia. Make sure you guys check them out and get you one. You can get a race valve body if you have a converter, and if you don't, if it's a stock truck or bolt-ons with a stock converter, you can do the street valve body. Like I said, the race valve body, he compensates for the softness of the converter, because the converter will soften your shifts, and he stiffens it up a little more to compensate for that. So, but yeah, awesome, super happy with it. Like I said, big shout out to Chris Garrett at A1 Transmissions. I'll put a link in the description where you guys can go get you one for your truck, and you won't regret it. It's an awesome mod. Probably one of my most recommended mods to do. I really love it. Really changes the whole characteristics of the truck. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video today. I'm currently driving the Lightning on the way home from work. I figured I'd do a little quick video. About to do a pull real quick because I'm actually in a merging lane I gotta get over, so I'll get through the pull real quick. But in today's video, I'm going to be going over the news that just dropped. Ford dropped an official trailer for the new electric Lightning, so that's pretty exciting. Give me 1 minute. Alright, now that's done. So Ford dropped a trailer for the new all-electric Lightning, and I just wanted to go ahead and go over that real quick. I'm going to try to keep you guys updated as new things drop about the new Lightning, since my channel is Lightning content related. I figured I'd do it while driving just to give you all a little something different instead of sitting in the garage. So as you can see, I'm driving my Gen 2 Lightning. For those of you that don't know, it is fully built, so I'm obviously all about these Lightnings. The fact that the new one is electric doesn't really throw me off that much. I actually kind of like it. I think if it's done correctly, it can be really cool. I mean, it's really hard to beat the just instant torque from these electric vehicles. I think it could be something different and something unique. We might be racing a G37. Let's see what happens. Sorry for all the pauses, but we'll see what happens. The G37. Be cool. I think the electric Lightning could be something cool, as long as it's impressive and it's done correctly. I mean, single cab, a little bit lowered, nice aggressive look to it. I think it could be something cool. As far as the trailer goes, I'll put that video up on the screen somehow, some way. I'm not sure how I'm going to splice it in yet, but it'll be up there for you guys to watch, as well as in the description. As far as the little trailer goes, there's really not much to it. Basically, a kid is walking through just the various old F-150s all the way up to the new ones, and she kind of explains how after so many years of innovation, whatever, it's time to move forward and look for the new 100 years of innovation, blah, 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 blah. You see a very quick glance at a Gen 1 and Gen 2 Lightning. Not enough, in my opinion. I really would have liked to see them a little more. I know it's just a little teaser, but I mean, you could barely even tell they were there unless you pause the video and really look for them. So I wish they would have kind of paid a little more tribute to it, especially because they did kind of take some time on some of the F-150s, but not so much on the Lightnings, which is kind of weird. And then it comes to the end and you just see a vague computer generation, it says, of the front end of it, and then it fades to the new logo, which I think is pretty cool. I hope that's actually going to be the new logo and that they didn't just copy and paste the Lightning badges from one of the previous years, like I said in my last video I made. I think it's pretty cool that they made a new logo for it. I hope they stick with it and don't just copy and paste from the old stuff. But I mean, there's not really much to the trailer, like I said, but I did just want to kind of put it up on the screen for you guys, kind of talk about it a little bit. Like I said, I'm going to keep you guys updated on all the news as it comes out. And if I miss something, make sure to message me on Instagram or Facebook and shoot it to me. That way I can make a video about it, because it's hard for me to keep up with everything with work and everything I got going on. I might miss some of the news or be a little late on it. So if you guys find something that you didn't see me post yet, feel free to shoot it to me in a DM on Instagram or Facebook. That way I definitely don't miss anything. But yeah, guys, I mean, I'm pretty excited. It's definitely an exciting time when something that you've been waiting for so long is on the horizon. Whether or not they do it right, only time's gonna tell. They did give an official date, March 19th is when they're gonna do a full release. I'm assuming with, you know, a little press conference and the specs and showing off and everything. So stay tuned. I might be doing a live stream for that. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do a live reaction for you guys. If not, definitely going to be doing a video reaction as soon as I can. It's kind of on a weird day for me. It's on a Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Whatever. I think that's what the 19th is, Wednesday. So not sure if I'm going to be able to do a video right away on it. It'll probably come out the next day. But thinking about doing a live stream, maybe something different. Let me know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in. Maybe we can all tune in and you guys can chime in on the live stream. We can kind of have a little conversation about it. So if that's something you want to see, leave a comment down below. Make sure you guys like the video. I've seen a lot of dislikes on the last video I did on the electric Lightning. I mean, it's probably from all the people that are just hell-bent against EVs. Don't hold that against my videos. I'm just here giving my opinion. Ford is the one making the truck. So make sure you leave a like on the video, guys. Really helps out the videos. Subscribe to the channel for all kinds of Lightning content. Got a fully built Gen 2. Obviously, I'm driving it. And we're also going to be doing, you know, all the latest Lightning news and all that kind of stuff. So tons of Lightning content, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And also let me know if you like these a little more than the videos I do sitting in the garage. Like normally when I do like explaining type videos or reviews or something like that, I'm normally sitting in the garage where it's stationary. Let me know if you like these a little better. I'm not sure how the sound's going to come out, if it's going to pick up my voice more than the truck or vice versa. So the truck's pretty loud. I'm having to talk pretty loud. So I guess we'll see how this goes. Just want to do something a little different. Instead of stagnant, just sitting in the garage, figured I'd drive the Lightning. So I wanted to drive it to work today to test the TA cover that we just installed. That video will be going up soon. Just wanted to kind of test it for leaks and make sure everything was good. So Alright, so as you can see, we took it for a little drive. Everything seemed pretty good. Didn't hear any clumps, grinds, or any noises in the rear end, so I think we're going to be good to go. Now we're just going to drive it to and from work for a little while, put some miles on it, and then of course we'll crawl under there and check for any leaks or seepage or anything like that. But I think we did a pretty solid job, so I don't really see us having any problems with anything. Yeah, super happy with it. It looks like a really nice solid piece and nice little upgrade to do. So in today's video we have something a little different because I'm not even sure what's going on. I basically came home from work and found these two boxes in the middle of my garage floor. One says open first and this one says open second. I have no idea what that was about, so I called my wife and she told me to just open them up. I have no idea what to expect, so I guess I'm going to set up the tripod somewhere and start opening the first box. Alright, so let's dig in. Wonder if this is some merch stuff that she bought me. I talked about making some t-shirts for the channel. I wonder if she has some t-shirts made. I definitely need some. Let's see what we got. Alright. So we got some pink packing peanuts in a box inside a box. What? Dude, that is sick. If you guys don't know what this is the JC Customs pulley bridge. How the heck did she get this? This thing is beautiful. Damn. This is sweet. I don't know how the heck she got this thing, but this is sick, guys. Look at that thing. Woo. How in the hell? I have no idea how she got this, guys. This thing is beautiful. That is sweet. Damn. There's the box underneath. I don't know what else she could have possibly got me. Get it open. What the hell? How the heck is... Alright, something's going on. There ain't no way she bought all this stuff. This is the adapter plate for the GT500 M122 swap. And this thing is a freaking beefy piece. Holy shit, wasn't expecting it to be so heavy. This thing is sweet. There is no way she bought all this stuff. Something's going on now. This is sick. She must have been listening when I was talking to her because she knew I wanted one of these. Been talking about it quite a bit. But this thing is nice. This is definitely pretty sweet. Yeah, this is the adapter plate that lets you run an M122 or GT500 blower. Of course, JC Customs makes it, and it's a really nice piece. And he can make it for the stock or trick intercooler, so that's pretty cool. But yes, we've definitely been wanting this and been wanting to do this for quite a while. I've been talking about it a lot, so she must have been listening, and her and JC got to be in on this together. There's no way she did all this by herself. No freaking way. No way she got that. I mean, she could have got that. Maybe she bought that with some money she's been saving. There's no way she got that in the pulley bridge. Because this is sick. This is awesome. I don't even want to know what's in the other box anymore. Like, this is crazy. This is too much, guys. What do you think? Oh, there's stuff in the peanuts too. What the hell? Okay, hardware, the O-ring, all that stuff. Looks good. See what other stuff's in here. Alright, yeah, hardware. So, man, that's sick. That's awesome. really gonna help light a fire under my butt to get moving on the swap. Get some baseline numbers so we can get this thing swapped over. That's sick. Alright, now I need to see how the heck she did all this. I need to hurry up and open these boxes so I can call her up. This is crazy. Alright, let's get to this next box and get an explanation, because ain't no freaking way. Something's going on. My spider senses are tingling here. I don't know what the heck can be in this box. What? You gotta be kidding me. Holy shit. You guys are too much. Ain't no freaking way this was just her. Oh, we got a JC Customs hat. Been needing one of those. My hat's a little worn out, as you can see. I don't know how much you guys can see, but got the pulley for the pulley bridge. Of course, the GT 500 blower. Holy crap, this is crazy. Oh, stuff inside. Oh, the other pulley for the pulley bridge. Man, this is sick. Got the elbow. GT 500 blower. Holy shit, guys. What in the hell? This is crazy. This is insane. I was not expecting all of this today. Holy shit. Alright, I hate these kind of boxes. Okay. What we got here? Oh, okay. Idle air adapter, it looks like. Oh, and the throttle body adapter. That is awesome. So we have basically everything we need to do the swap now. Man, that's crazy. So this adapts your throttle body from the Lightning to the M122 blower. And this is for your idle air control valve, I think. Yeah, should be. The two pulleys for the pulley bridge. But this is crazy. What in the hell? I can't believe this. This is insane. I definitely gotta call her and see what's going on. Let me show you guys. Before I do, let me show you. This is crazy. Got everything I need to do the swap now. We got the mid plate over there. GT 500 blower here. And of course, we can paint it some crazy color. You guys can leave a comment below and tell me what color we should paint it. Maybe we should stick with the orange. Do something different. I have no idea, because I wasn't this far into the planning stage. So now we really got to get things moving. Man, this is awesome. Throttle body adapter plate. And these pulleys look really good too. Pulleys for our idler bridge. Oh, it comes with the bearings too. Cool. You got to worry about that. So it looks like we got some stuff to put on the truck now, but let me make a phone call, get an explanation for you guys, and I'll be right back. So I gotta see what's going on. Okay, so I just got off the phone with the wife. I think my suspicions are correct because she sent me a video that I'm supposed to watch and react to. She just said to film myself reacting to this video. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be putting this video in this video or not, or what's going on. So if I'm gonna put it in the video, it'll be up on the screen. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and film myself reacting to this video. So let's see what we got. Let's see if I can figure out how to open it. There we go.
Hey Sean, what's up, man? It's your boy JC. How you doing?
I knew it.
So a while ago, we started the discount program for DebtLife, the promo code they use for pushing my products on wherever you want, really. And in return, you know, we discussed that you would get some stuff. So you have done such an amazing job that I wanted to do something extra special for you. So without further ado, I just want to say thank you. And man, You mean a lot to me, because not everybody that has joined this program has done what you've done. You're the only one that's done what you've done. You've made a lot of sales. I won't get into the specifics of how many, but it is far more than anybody else. So without further ado, let me show you what I got for you. Boom. I've been talking to your wife, and she said that you wanted to do a GT500 swap. So I'm going to give you a GT500 plate. I'm also going to throw in my billet pulley bridge with the pulleys, awesome. And a hat. So I hope that that works for you. And man, I just can't say thank you enough and for pushing all my stuff. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll give you that old shirt right there. Actually, I don't know. What's under that shirt? I don't know. You want this old shirt? It's got chips on it. It's got stains. It's the only shirt I had, but I don't know. Maybe there's more. Boom! Oh yeah, that's right. You're getting this blower. 5.8 SVT blower. Yeah. Woo-wee! And there's the elbow right there behind it holding the bridge up. But yeah, man, you're getting all this. A whole complete top end for your truck. I'm gonna get this sent out to you so you can get this done in time for the meet in August. And dude, I just wanted to say thank you again one more time, because you are awesome and you have done more than anybody that has joined this program. And I just wanted to reward you with some badass shit for your truck. One last time. Woo-wee.
That's awesome.
That's all yours, buddy. I appreciate you, brother. Be safe, and thanks for the support like always.
Dude, you are way too much. Words can't even describe. I really appreciate it. That's sick. That is awesome. I'm glad I can help. I mean, that's what this is all about. That's the whole reason I joined, just to kind of help a brother out, you know. But that's crazy. I did not expect all this. I didn't need all this. I definitely appreciate it, but that's awesome, man. I really appreciate it. Words can't describe it. I can't wait to get this thing going, get that thing up to you so I can show you what it do, you know. But thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I don't even know what else to say. I'm like super cringy when it comes to this kind of stuff, like Christmas and all that stuff. I hate it, but this is sick, man. I appreciate it. If you don't already know, this channel is sponsored by JC Customs. You just seen the man. He is a machinist that makes all kinds of badass parts for our Lightnings and our trucks, as well as all kinds of other platforms as well. Sky's the limit. You can hit him up with your needs and he can probably make it. But he does have a pretty good existing product line for our trucks, for our Lightnings and Harleys, as you can see right there. We'll do some little cinematic shots of what we got, but hit him up and use code DebtLife and you'll save 10% off your order, and you'll earn me perks just like this. I mean, this is from you guys using my code with JC. You're also helping support small business. I mean, this dude's a one-man show, does everything by himself, and he's hustling. I don't know anyone that hustles harder than JC does, and he's a good dude, well worth it. I mean, if you're gonna spend your money anywhere, spend it with small business and good dudes like JC, because that's where I feel like it's needed the most. I mean, that's why I joined this little program. I wanted to help him out as much as I could. I had no idea it would help him this much, apparently, to earn all this. Like, had no idea that this would get so big. This is cool. This is really, really cool, guys. So I had to pull the truck back in because it started raining, but I still can't say enough how much I appreciate it, Joel. Like, super sick. I'm not real good at expressing things like this. Like, never been good with Christmas and stuff like that. Just, it makes me feel awkward, and I'm just an awkward person, I guess, in general anyways. But yeah, I really do appreciate it, man. This is like super sick. This is beyond anything I could have wished for, hoped for, expected, and all that stuff, you know. Definitely didn't expect it. Super freaking cool. Coming home to all these goodies on the floor, all these JC goodies, you know. How can you get better than that? Got JC goodies waiting for me when I get home. Get some JC goodies on my truck, and hopefully I can get it done before the Lightning meet. That would be pretty sick. Guess I gotta get my ass to work. Also want to give a huge shout out to the wife Ashley, because I'm sure she had a part of this. She knew I wanted the GT500 swap. I don't know how much she put into this, but I appreciate whatever she did, you know, the part that she had in this as well. I mean, this is super cool, guys. I'm super stoked. not really good at expressing emotion and stuff like this. I'm not real good with surprises and things like this of nature, so super awkward, super weird for me, but I do appreciate it. I wanted to make this video just happy moment, guys. This is super cool. But like I said, make sure y'all go check out JC, shop at JC, get some cool shit for your truck. You can see some of the cool stuff we got for our truck. He offers all kinds of stuff too, EGR delete kits, all kinds of stuff. Use code DebtLife, save that 10% off, and yeah, help support the channel, help support JC. But anyways, guys, I made this awkward enough. I appreciate y'all watching. I promise you my videos aren't always this awkward. Like I said, I'm just kind of weird when it comes to this kind of stuff. But in today's video, we're going to be installing the JC Customs pulley bridge. I've been wanting to install this for a little while now, just haven't got around to it, so that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to go over the benefits. I'll put the stock pulley bridge next to it, kind of compare and show you guys what's the deal is with this. But first, I wanted to show you guys the progress that I've been making on the grill deletes. As you can see, I got one pretty much made. I had to take my old one, plot it, draw it up, make a drawing out of it, and then I was able to throw a piece of material up on the machine, and it came out pretty good. There is some tweaking to do on some of the radiuses that don't quite fit the way I want. It's rubbing in some areas. This all clears pretty well, but it's still rubbing a bit down here. And as you can see, it's got this funky little thing going on with it. So I do want to still tweak it and perfect it, but I just wanted to show you guys that progress is being made, and it's actually coming out a lot smoother than I expected. It's not easy when you're having to fabricate something pretty much from nothing, because no one really makes these. There's really nothing out there, and I'm basically just winging it, because this one I made completely by hand, and that's why it's got these little jagged edges and stuff like that. So now that I'm not making it by hand no more, it is a little tough trying to get the radiuses and the blends right and everything, but progress is being made, guys. Just so you can see that I'm not just sitting around. I am working really hard on getting these out to you guys. No, they're not ready yet. Like I said, I want to do some more tweaking, perfecting, and make sure I get a really good product to you guys. So give me some more time. I still got to figure out cost of material and all that stuff. I just used some material we had laying around, so it didn't cost me anything. But I am gonna have to order material, figure out costs for that, figure out the time I have into these, and so on and so forth before I get actual pricing and can get these to you guys. So just be patient with me. They are coming. I am working on them. As you can see, just a little more tweaking and perfecting to do, but overall it is coming out pretty nice. So working on those. Another little update that I have for you guys. I got the mid plate for the TVS swap all anodized, and it came out really nice. Black anodized should look a lot more stealthy and just nice in the engine bay. Kind of go for a sleek look. I didn't want the billet polished look. I kind of like it just being stealthy. You won't be able to see anything really underneath. So that's done and pretty much ready to go. Nice black anodized. Also black anodized the throttle body adapter that we probably won't be using, so I am going to get a bigger throttle body. I don't want to bottleneck the air with the Lightning throttle body. And I black anodized the IAC adapter as well. So that's done. But today we're going to be installing the pulley bridge. I had this clear anodized. I went ahead and went with clear. I wanted to keep the billet shiny look, wanted a little bit of bling under the hood, but we did want to protect it from the elements, because aluminum over time will kind of corrode and turn a little dull and powdery from the elements and water and all the grease and stuff in the engine bay and whatnot. So I did want to protect it, and we went ahead and sent it for a clear anodized. It should have a nice protection from the elements, but it still looks pretty good and shiny, as you guys can see. I don't think the camera's doing this thing any justice. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's going to add some nice bling to the engine bay. overall, I'm super happy. It looks really nice and really clean. It adds a little bit of bling to the engine bay. So overall, super happy, guys. Make sure if you want one of these, you can go pick one up. I'll leave a link in the description and use code DebtLife for that 10% off. There's a huge savings on something like this. It's really gonna save you some cash. And yeah, it really adds a lot of bling to the engine bay. I am super stoked. Looks really good. The truck's really coming together. Not that it wasn't, but just little details like this, I think, make a big difference. And it just looks really nice, guys. Super happy. So what's going on, YouTube? Back here with another video today. In today's video, I kind of wanted to go over where I've been lately. I know I haven't posted in a long time, and I kind of wanted to talk about it. Had a lot of stuff happen over the last month and a half, 2 months, and honestly, it's probably one of the darkest points of my life right now. So I'll kind of go over that a little bit. I'll save that to the end of the video. So for those of you that don't really care or don't want to hear all that, that's fine. You don't have to. So I'll save that to the end of the video. I kind of get into that a little bit, where I've been and all that stuff, just so you guys are kind of in the loop. I kind of want to talk about it. So, but besides that, in today's video, we're going to be getting ready for the meet. I've already done a couple things. Basically, I had a huge thing kick up off the road and hit the bumper of the truck. So I had to touch it up. You can kind of see it right there. And I just touched that up with the best I could with some color match paint. I'm gonna wet sand it and then compound that. But in today's video, we're gonna be painting the underneath of the hood. This is something that always bothered me about this new hood. It's reinforced with fiberglass, and it's got this part here that's different colors. So I want to paint that so it doesn't stand out so much. And basically all I'm gonna do is tape it off. I'm gonna use some black engine enamel, some gloss black, to match the gloss black underside of the hood. So should be fairly simple, but I think it's going to make a big difference. Taping up that back portion, getting that painted, and then we'll install the hood struts. We should be looking pretty good. All right, all done, guys, and that looks so much better. Nice and clean looking. I tried to keep the lines as clean as I could when I did my taping, but even if you mess it up a little bit, it really doesn't matter because it is gloss black and it matches the underside of the hood pretty well. So that looks much better. I'm super stoked about that. No more ugly tan fiberglass standing out from underneath the hood. Blends in nice and stealthy, and it just looks much better. Big improvement. I love doing little things because little things make the biggest differences sometimes. But now we're going to go ahead and get to installing the hood struts. I went with the turbo lift. I found this on the forums. There's a whole thread about this, and this is one of the ones that were recommended. So we're going to give it a shot. There's the part number there, and you get these at Napa. I think they were like 30 bucks a piece, something like that. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the before, and basically barely any pressure at all, and this thing's falling down. You can see that, just falling. So pretty much put your head under here at your own risk, because barely any pressure and that thing's falling. You can see that. So we're gonna go ahead and install the new hood struts. It's as easy as just popping these little clips, and they pop right off for the little balls that are there, and then you just pop the new one on. There's nothing really to it, so I'm probably not going to show the install. I'm gonna go grab the wife, have her help me hold the hood up, put those on, and we'll see the difference it made. All right, so that's it. It was as easy as popping this little clip here. You can see you just get a little screwdriver in there, pop the little clip up, and it pops right off. Same with the top, just literally pops off. You pop the new one on, super easy install. And look at the difference this made. The other one you can just push down a little bit and the hood would fall. This one actually takes quite a bit of strength to get it to go down. And when you let it go, right back up. Perfect. You actually got to use some force to get it down. I mean, this thing opens right back up on its own. You saw before that the slightest little bit of pressure and the hood would just fall. So pretty much working under the hood, you put your head under there at your own risk, because I've had it several times start falling down on me. I've had it where I've been at a car show and the wind blew and it slammed the hood shut. I mean, just out of nowhere, just boom, slam the hood shut. So nice little upgrade there. Definitely made a big difference. I am really happy with the results. Those are really nice. So again, these are the turbo lift at Napa. You saw the part number on the video, and I'll also link it in the description. So that's done. Pretty much got the hood all taken care of, and it's looking really good. I am really happy with the results. It looks really nice. Engine bay is looking pretty good as well. I think that's all good to go. Only thing we really have left to do is give this thing a really good detail. We're gonna wash it. We're gonna compound it, polish it, wax it. I got a power ball and some polish, and we're gonna polish up these dull race stars that we got. Hopefully bring those back to life a little bit. I mean, we're not gonna make them perfect, and I'm kind of running out of time. We'll see what we can't do about getting those to shine a little bit, and then we're pretty much ready to go. Like I said, just kind of running out of time. I got a lot to do, and the meet is next week. I'm gonna try to have this video up either Thursday or Friday, and then the meet is the following Thursday and Friday. So yeah, just a lot of prep work to do and a little bit of time to do it. So I'm not gonna go real far into detail with this, but I did kind of just want to touch on what I've been up to lately, where I've been for the last month or so that I haven't uploaded, maybe longer than that, I don't know. It's been quite a while. This month has been really rough. First of all, this GoPro's having all kinds of problems. So I went ahead and got all new equipment. I got the GoPro Hero 9 with all new stuff, and you guys, I'm gonna use that in the next video. This is the last video I'm making with this GoPro. I've had all kinds of problems with where I film a clip, go to put it on the computer, and it's missing a bunch of frames and won't let me use the clip and all kinds of stuff. So I have to go reshoot stuff, and if I can't reshoot it, I'm just screwed. I lost the footage. So I definitely didn't want that for the big meet. I didn't want to take any chances, so I went and got all new equipment, and that was part of it. But the big part was I actually lost my cousin a month ago. He passed away, and it has been really rough. We were pretty much like brothers, best friends. We did everything together. We lived together for a long time, and I got the news about a month ago that he passed away. So it has been really rough on me. It put me in a really, really dark place. And then about 3 weeks after that, we had to put our oldest dog down as well. So he passed away, and that was also extremely rough. We had that dog for 11 years. He was 15. We got him when he was 4 from a shelter, and we had him for 11 years. Pretty much my son, we got him when my son was just a month old, all the way up to now my son is 11. So it's pretty much all my son knew, and it was just really, really rough on the family. It hit him probably the hardest, but seeing how much it hurt him, hurt me. Plus I was already hurting from the loss of my cousin. So it just put me in a really, really dark place, guys. I had no motivation to do anything besides go to work, come home, pretty much be grumpy, pissed off, sad, all that bundled up into one. When I'm sad, I get silent, either silent or grumpy. So, and I just had no motivation to do anything. I was just, my head wasn't right. So I'm trying to pull out of it. My head still quite isn't there. I mean, really don't know how to deal with stuff like that, because this is probably the hardest thing I've had to go through in a long time, if not ever. So it's been really rough. I'm trying to figure out how to cope, trying to pull through and do the best I can. And honestly, guys, it's tough. So, but I feel like I'm starting to get a little better. I'm starting to feel a little bit more of myself, and I'm going to try to start uploading some content for you guys. But do be patient with me if the content maybe isn't up to par like it usually is. Maybe it's on a different level. Maybe, you know, doesn't seem the same, or not as often for sure. Like if I go weeks or whatever without uploading, just be patient with me. Trying to pull through, trying to get there for you guys and for myself, most importantly. But yeah, so I just want to kind of let you know what's going on. That's pretty much it. Just trying to pull myself out of this dark place that I'm in and get through it and move on, but it is really tough, so for sure. That's gonna be it. Enough of that. I am trying to get excited for the meet. I mean, not that I'm not excited for it, but with everything going on, it kind of did put a damper on all my, you know, I mean, I didn't really do anything I wanted to do as far as getting the truck ready. I just kind of stopped all my planning, all my excitement, but I'm trying to get excited for the meet. I know it's going to be a good time. I'm sure once I get there, it'll be exactly what I need, get my mind off of things, have a good time with good people. And of course, it's going to be a great video. I'm going to make a video for you guys, of course. Yeah, so I'm trying to get excited for that, trying to get ready, dealing with all the stresses, getting the house ready, all that stuff, but we'll do it. We'll get there.
What's up?
What's up, man? We got a drone, 2 GoPros set up. I guess Jared has one.
Okay, yeah, I actually went to Walmart and bought a charging cable, so mine, I'm charging in the truck now. Damn.
It's a pretty good freaking turnout.
I think we hit 100, man. I hope we did. Turbo?
Sounds like it. Somebody's got turbo. Yeah, it's like perfect. Damn. Like never ending.
That's a good thing, right?
That thing's rowdy. That thing's rowdy. What the heck? Alright, all these non-lightnings messing up the shot. What the hell?
go. Big one.
stop filming. Look at it through your own eyes.
Never filmed the first time.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's fine. Look at it through your own eyes. Don't worry about it. We got enough.
Apparently I never hit start. Looks like it's gonna pour down rain.
It's okay if it does now. Our laps are done. Perfect timing. Yeah, Rockingham's gonna be a washout. It's supposed to rain the rest of the night. You hear the tires. You hear them sticking. Super cool though, isn't it?
Very.
When else are we gonna be able to do this? His brakes were pouring smoke.
I saw.
Hoping that wasn't ours. I was like, oh god, I can smell it. That guy should drop down and let us all pass. If we don't do Rockingham, I'm good with what we just did. We'll just go take a fucking nap.
Whatever you want to do.
buddy. We are sliding. Trans temp's a little hot. Too long to brake and then smoke up. Got to brake, swing it wide, then you can cut in and lay. Right now I'm not on the brake at all, and you should just be able to shift your weight. If I had better tires in the front, we could take that way faster.
mosquitoes, they're all gone. Stop right there.
Hey, we can do it.
Got Tom coming out.
Alright guys, so that concludes all the Lightning Meat content that I have for you guys. Like I said, I had so much that I went ahead and split it into 3 parts. If you somehow missed the other parts, the link is in the description to those. Make sure you go check them out. And of course, make sure on all the videos you're watching, you hit that thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel. It really helps YouTube distribute the videos, shows YouTube that you like them. So make sure you're doing that to help support the channel and distribute them videos out there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Once again, I do want to thank Thomas McGee for making all this possible. I had a blast. I'm sure I'm not the only one. It was a great time. I couldn't imagine it being any better, and I'm not sure how you're gonna top it next year. You're gonna have your hands full, but thanks again, Thomas McGee. Really appreciate all the hard work you put into these, all the effort, all the time, and late night phone calls, and stressing about things working out, and maybe, you know, things not working out and all that stuff. But thanks again, Thomas McGee. You're the man. Make sure you guys keep your eyes out. We do these normally once a year, and I'm sure it'll be a little bit of time before we start planning the next one, but keep an eye out because I will of course post videos. I'll go to my Facebook and Instagram as well and post there, so make sure you're following our Instagram and Facebook page at DebtLife Projects, link in the description as well. Yeah, just make sure you keep an eye out on the channel and try to make the next one, because as you can see, it was awesome. It is definitely worth it, worth every little bit of the time and whatever drive you have to make and the money that it costs, all that stuff, 100% worth it. I had a great time. What's going on YouTube? Back with another video today. In today's video we got footage from Spookfest. If you don't know, Spookfest is a private track rental that a lot of Lightning guys go to and try to dial in their combos, run some numbers, all that good stuff. But what's special about today's video is the 2.3 Whipple world record is on the line because Eric Korn is taking on Uncle Frank. Now, a lot of you guys may not know who that is. Some of the OGs will, but it's super cool to see both these guys lining up, Eric going after that record. I will dive into all that information and stuff at the end of the video, at the end of the clips of the races. I want to go ahead and dive into the clips first, and then I will explain the significance of the races, some of the drama and stuff that has been going on within the Lightning community, and all that stuff. So watch the races and stay tuned to the end, but most importantly, enjoy these clips. Alright, so quick disclaimer, those are not my clips. So if they're not the best, don't get on me too bad. I actually borrowed those from a friend on Facebook that was there, and he took the footage, he posted it to one of the Facebook groups. I saw that he posted it and I hit him up asking if I can use them to make this video for you guys. So I figured a lot of you guys would be interested in checking this out and maybe getting in the know. If you guys don't follow the forums and Facebook and stuff like that, I figured this would be really cool to put out there for you guys. That way you guys can kind of keep up. And I might start doing stuff like this more often, maybe go through the forums and just kind of do like a video of me going through the latest, I guess, Lightning community drama, just to kind of keep you guys up to date on what's going on. But I will leave a link in the description, and I highly suggest you guys go join these forums. It's really cool. A lot of the OG Lightning guys are on there. A lot of the guys who will not go to Facebook, stuff like that, are on these pages. So much information posted there. These forums have been up since the beginning, and there is just a ton of knowledge there. So, I mean, a lot of your questions will probably be answered if you go on the forums and start reading. That's what I did. That's how I've learned everything I know about these trucks myself. So I will post that resource down there. I highly suggest make yourself a username, join the forums, and just start browsing. It's awesome. And it's really cool because there's a lot of Lightning history there. You'll learn a lot about the various vendors and the vendor wars from back in the day, and all that stuff. And that, it brings me to today's video. The significance in these races, of course, is the record. Eric Korn was going for that 2.3 Whipple record that Uncle Frank has held on to for a long time. From my understanding, I think he's held that record since 2013. He's made over 80 passes, 9-second passes. And right now, I believe the record stands at 9.5. I believe. Don't quote me on that. I think it's 9.5 is the record for the Whipple 2.3 in a Gen 2 Lightning. For Eric Korn to come off the trailer, come out there on a new setup, and crack some 9-second passes is impressive. For him to bust a 9.7, 2/10 away from the record on a brand new setup, he's going to get that thing dialed in, and I think he's coming for that record. But there has been a lot of drama about these runs. You saw the first run. Basically, what happened with that is neither of them were expecting a pro tree. I guess all day it was just a regular tree, 3 ambers in the green. But for some reason, on that race, the guy switched it to pro tree. Neither of the drivers expected it. Eric handled it a little better and took off quicker than Uncle Frank and technically beat him to the stripe, even though Uncle Frank ran a better ET. Now there was a lot of money on this race, and supposedly it was for the race side by side and not the ET. So technically Eric won, and Chris Garrett had a bunch of money on that race, but Eric nor Chris wanted to take the money that way because Uncle Frank was not expecting pro tree, and that kind of screwed him up, which I can see. So they decided not to take the money and to rerun it. Now, on the second run, you saw Eric broke his axle and red lit. So he lost the second run. Now, I don't feel like the other party should want the money either, because Eric and Chris were gracious enough to say, you know what, we're not taking your money the first run, we want a fair race. So since Eric broke the second time, I think the money should have been waived. They should say, you know what, let's do this next time. I want a fair side-by-side race, then I'll take your money. But it's not how things are going down. There's a lot of arguments going on whether Frank won, which technically, yes, he did. But with how close the Lightning community is, I feel like that should have been waived, just like the first one was waived. I think that's the right thing to do. That's just me. I'm not involved, so I really don't have too much say. I don't want to have say I have too much opinion in it. It is what it is. But for Chris, that really sucks because he had $1,500 on the line on that race, and I just don't feel like the other party should have took it. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that it was fair for them to take that money, or do you think they should have waived it like Chris and Eric did the first time? You know, I don't know. It's heated debate right now in the forums. There is a huge post on Facebook going back and forth. a lot of the big vendors like JDM going back and forth, just arguing. It is just like the old school vendor wars. Honestly, it's pretty awesome because it is just really keeping this sport and this kind of little community alive. You know, the edginess is there, and it's awesome. I like it. It's really cool to see. And for those of you that don't know, Uncle Frank's truck is a JDM engineering flagship truck. It is built, tuned, all that stuff by JDM Engineering. JDM Engineering is an old school vendor. They go back to the very beginning of these trucks. It's JDM, JLP, a couple others. But this is JDM's flagship truck, so JDM has a lot of, you know, reputation, I guess, on the line with it, and they've held the record for a long time. JDM has set micro records forever, so they're getting super defensive about it on Facebook as well. There's just a lot of tension, a lot of back and forth. But basically, in the end, for Eric to come off and crack off a 9.7 right off the bat and come that close to the record on a brand new setup, not really refined, not a whole lot of seat time, that's super impressive to me. That's awesome. And then, of course, you got Eric, and I hope I don't butcher your last name. Where is it? And then, of course, you got Eric Pagliuini's truck. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name too bad, but that truck is badass. That is the black Pro Mod, I guess, Lightning that you saw. And from what I hear, he let off at the 1,000 foot and coasted to an 8-second quarter mile. That is awesome. That thing is just plain sinister. Really cool. Can't wait to see what he does with that truck. I mean, I loved seeing the footage of that truck. That was awesome. I wish I could have been there to see all this in person. Let's see. I don't think I'm missing anything. Basically just a lot of drama on who really won, because Eric technically won the first matchup, but it was Pro Tree, so they didn't take the money. And Uncle Frank won the second matchup, but Eric red lit and broke. So should they take the money, or should they waive it like Eric did? Let me know what you think down below. It is a heated debate online right now. It is the biggest thing going on right now in the Lightning, I guess, community, you can say, but definitely keeps things interesting. What's going on, YouTube? Back here with another video today. In today's video, like you guys saw from the opening, we're going to be talking about the grill deletes today. As you guys know, I've been making these grill deletes. I made one for my truck for my personal use, and I got a lot of hits about how to get them, if I was going to make any more. So I went ahead and I refined the process, and I finally got some done. I made a batch of 12. I actually made 10, but I also have 2 sample parts that came out really good, so I'm going to send those too. So we got 12 made. I'm going to go over all the information today, everything you'll need to know if you're interested in getting one for yourself. So let's get into this. Alright, so those of you that have been following the channel for a little while now know that I've had a Billet Grille Delete on the front of my truck for a long time now, and I've got a lot of questions about it. This is the one I made for myself. It's black anodized out of billet aluminum. See, you got a sample part there. It actually came out really nice, but I've been getting so many questions about the one that I've had on the front of my truck for so long then I went ahead and decided to start making them to sell to other people, for those of you that might want one. I went ahead and test fit one, and it looks really nice. It does have some imperfections, but I mean, no bumper for one is going to be absolutely the same or perfect, and there's no way I can make these all absolutely the same or perfect, but I think it came out really nice. As you can see, it's not bad, and when it's anodized black, you'll actually see less of those imperfections. And I mean, from right here, it actually looks really nice. I'm really happy with the way these came out. As a disclaimer, since no bumper will be the same and it can't be perfect, but on the inside of this lip, it might rub in areas, it might not. It's going to depend. I mean, like I said, no bumper will be the same, so it's going to be hit or miss. I don't see any issues arising out of it because, like I said, I've ran mine. I think I've had this on there for the last 3 years now. 0 issues. I have had spots where it touched the bumper a little bit, but my paint still looks just fine. I can't see any issues that arise from that. I don't see any issues arising from these either, even if it does touch a little bit. As long as you put some painter's tape when you're installing, tighten it down, and then take the tape out, you should be fine. And the good thing about where the Grille Delete sits, I went ahead and took it out. It sits in this lip here. You can see my paint looks pretty good, and it does touch in some areas. And you can't really tell. I mean, it hasn't really damaged the paint or anything. That's why I don't think you guys will have a problem with it. But the good thing is, let's say it does nick the paint a little bit, leave some scratches. The stock grill, if you ever wanted to go back to the stock grill, you can see that it'll cover it right up because the stock grill comes all the way out to the outside of that recess. And you can tell that even the stock grill is not perfect in my bumper. There's still some weird gaps, and not every bumper is going to be the same. But if you wanted to go back to the stock grill, it would cover up. You can see it comes all the way out to that thing, and my Grille Delete sits way in here. So even if it somehow does mess up your paint, you could easily cover it up. It wouldn't be a real big deal. I mean, I have more damage from rock chips and stuff from driving it on the highway than I do caused by anything by that Grille Delete. So I don't see it being a problem, but I did just want to kind of put that out there for those of you that are a little worried about it. Like I said, I really don't see it causing any more damage than you would just by driving the truck. I mean, it is the front end. It's gonna take abuse, especially if you drive it. And I don't see the Grille Delete causing any more damage than you'd get otherwise just by driving it. I mean, I got rock chips all over this freaking thing already. But if you are worried about it, maybe this is not for you. Maybe you don't buy one. I don't really see a problem with it. Honestly, I've ran mine forever, and the inside of my bumper still looks fine. But I did want to just put that out there. But yeah, I think they came out really good. So let's go ahead and get into the pricing. These are going to be 150 bucks a piece. That is shipped to your door, nice deburred, black anodized, ready to go. If you guys want the engraving here, I can do this engraving with the truck outline and your truck number for an extra 75 bucks. So 150 for just black anodized, so it'll be just plain black. Or I can do 225 if you want the engraving. The reason why the engraving is so much is because I have to pay my company for the machine time. I guessed about an hour. It might even take longer, and I'll probably lose out on that. But that's the best I could do for you guys. Trying to get the pricing as low as I could. I feel like that is a fair price for a custom billet front grille. So hopefully you guys are happy with that. But these are pretty much ready. I'm gonna send out, I got 5 already sold. I'm gonna send those out. They're actually sold to close friends. They're gonna test fit on their truck, give me their feedback, see if they're happy, and then I'll be ready to start pumping these out for you guys. Turnaround time shouldn't be too long. It takes only a couple days to make them. And then the only slow part, I guess, is we ship to anodize every Thursday, and then it takes a week from that Thursday to get them back. And then I'll be ready to either engrave the ones that want to be engraved, or send them out. So I'd say 2-3 week turnaround time from the time you say you want one, but I'm gonna try to keep an inventory on hand, so that should not be a problem. I'm gonna try to keep a set of 10 of these always on hand. When I start getting low, I'll make 10 more and just be ready to go. That's the plan anyways. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, but yeah, while I send those 5 out, like I said, I'm sending this batch of 12 off to anodize this Thursday. So the day the video goes up, and then the next Thursday is when I'll get them back. I'm gonna send those 5 to the 5 that I've already sold to my buddies, let them test fit it, let them see what they think of it, give me their honest feedback. I'm sure everything's gonna be fine. But send those 5 out, get their opinion, get their feedback, and then be ready to pump these out for you guys. But while I'm waiting for their feedback and sending those out and everything else, you guys can go ahead and start the process. Send me a DM, Instagram or Facebook. It's the best way to get a hold of me, to the DebtLife Projects page, and let me know you're interested in one. That way I can get a head count, and then before I actually start making a bunch, I'll probably ask for some kind of deposit, just as a good faith kind of deal, because I don't want to make a bunch and then have everyone back out. So DM me, let me know you want one. When the time comes, I'll ask you for a deposit, I'll get them all made, and then just pay the balance and I'll ship them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are happy. I know a lot of you guys have been hitting me up about these. I've been getting a lot of interest in them and asking, hey, where are they at? What's going on with them? So hopefully you guys are happy with the news. Hopefully the pricing is pretty good. And the pricing is, by the way, includes all the hardware, bolts, nuts, everything. They're gonna come ready to bolt up to your truck and ready to go. Welcome back to another video today. Today's video, we're actually on the way to the track right now. We're going to our local track, Orlando Speed World, trying to make some hits in this cool boost weather we got. I think the temperature right now is 54 degrees, which for Florida is sweet. It's super nice. I think when I looked up the DA, it was like 400 feet. So we're going to be equivalent to 400 feet above sea level, which is awesome DA. We should be able to run some really good times. But the monkey wrench being thrown in that right now is, it is supposed to rain in 1 hour. So I'm not sure how this is going to go. I hope, with my luck, we're going to get there, sign up, and it's going to start raining. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully we get there. We can at least make 1 or 2 passes before the rain and see what this thing will do finally. I mean, this is the moment you guys have been waiting for. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this type of content. We're finally getting out to the track. We got some nice weather. I gave up waiting on that front suspension because, I mean, I think it's still like 2 months out, so screw it. We're going to the track. We'll see what this thing will do on what it's got. Hopefully, mid-11s is the goal. Anything past 11.5 would just be a bonus. So yeah, let's see. Hopefully in the next clips, you guys get to see some racing. That was sick, guys. That's gotta be an 11. I think when I looked up, I saw 1.6 60 foot. It's not the best, not too bad. We'll take a look at the slip here in a minute. Felt good though. Tuner flew right off the fucking dashboard. That was fun. Yeah, that felt good, guys. The truck feels so good. Let's see what we got for a slip. Pretty excited. That was a pretty good first hit. Everything seemed good, ran good. As you can tell, I'm a little hyped up. I haven't been to the track in a long time, guys. This is fun. How you doing?
Oh,
Thank you.
missing the tailgate, huh?
Yeah. 11.8, guys. Not bad. That's heat soaked. We could have launched harder. It hooked really good. Didn't feel any wheel hop or anything. So I think next time we're going to try to bring up the RPMs a little more, launch a little harder. But 11.8 is not bad, guys. For our first hit. We haven't been on the track in 3 years, so I'm stoked, guys. That's pretty good. RPM, I guess, that time. So I think we found the limit of these 555 R2s. Because I tried bringing it up to like 2 grand, maybe 2,200. Did not want nothing to do with that. I think I got like a 260 foot. Too much RPM, so we'll go back to launching it a little less. Try to air down the tires maybe a little bit. And see how we can do a third run. So far 11.8 looks like it's the best, which isn't bad, but that did not work. So let's try launching a little less RPM. All right, guys, so the truck's running pretty good. The second pass you saw, we blew the tires off. I left with way too much RPM. I'm thinking I'm gonna try a little less pressure in the tires. When you're doing your tires, I've always been told to start a little high and work your way down, because you want the most amount of pressure that your truck will hook with. You don't want to go too far low, like let's say to 15. You don't want to go down to 15 if you could have hooked at 18, because you're losing 3 psi of let's get it. So from what I hear, just helps you move a little better. Yeah, so we tried, I think the tires are at 20 psi, and it left good the first pass, 1.7 60 foot, ran the 11.8, and then I tried to come up on the RPMs a little bit. I think it was around 2,200, and it just blew the tires off. I had to let out, get back in it, and then it just hooked. But I'm sending 2 logs to Eric Korn. He said to send him logs as I run, and he'll send me tunes. We kind of dial it in a little bit, so we're dialing in the transmission a little bit, and we'll go see what we can do with a little less pressure, and we'll see what we can do. 60 foot for shit now. Seem to be way worse. Oh well, it is what it is. We're having fun. I did a pretty medium burnout, not too hot, not too bad. The guy did pull me through the water, which kind of pissed me off, but it shouldn't have spun that bad. I'm not sure why it spun so bad. RPMs weren't really that high. Pretty much replicated the first run. Did not want to hook, so I don't know. I think just these 555Rs are done, honestly, because I have the Nitto 555Rs, and they're just, it's a mediocre compromise of a tire. It's not the greatest tire, so we'll take a look at the slip anyways, even though it's pretty much a wasted run, but it's okay. South Carolina trip twice. Well, South Carolina, North Carolina. So they got some miles on them, and they are just 555Rs. So you can only expect so much out of those tires. They're an okay tire, but they're definitely a compromised drag radial. We need to get a real drag radial. I'm thinking either ET Streets, I know are really good, or we can just go full on pro radial and make this thing hook. I'm thinking that's the way we need to go. I think we need to get a pro radial and then maybe a second set of race stars just to put a street tire on, because this thing just makes too much power for a street tire. This thing ain't gonna do it on 555Rs. It's not gonna happen. So, but we did get revenge because we beat the Civic that beat us last time. So I am happy about that. I'll put the slip up on the screen here in a second as soon as I grab it. How you doing, buddy?
It's number
5'3".
That thing fucking screams.
Thanks, man.
I'm sitting there watching the 8 miles. I'm like, holy shit.
If I can get it to hook, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
791 at 176. Holy shit.
Legal.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
I told you.
Down there for HT2 is watching on the racing action. We go to our first pair at Module in front. There's Cameron and Hamilton there. We're going to watch some fast pickup trucks. We've got a couple of 9-second ones out here. And of course, Johnny Lightning out here flexing with his 8-second truck. Here comes our first two. Cameron over on the left. Segura over on the right. South Carolina, Hawaii. number 20 in the blue section to use that. Let's got their power, let us know when we can touch the racing. Robert Custer and then Bobby Webb coming up and Webb over the right-hand side, the Rookie F-150. The guy out in the performance truck. Look up there, over on the left side out of Michigan. We appreciate that. I believe she is participating in the Burnout class this weekend.
JLP truck ran a 10-1. $869 at 142. Woo. That thing's cooking.
Battle of the underdog on each of the lanes, 3 and 4, please. All out rider coming up out of...
774 on 179.
807 at 162
That's
for
crazy.
Mustang on the right-hand side. Brought to us by Attitude Streetcars. They'll move us on to Modular Truck, sponsored by Beefcake Racing. Modular Truck Class, sponsored by Beefcake Racing. First pair out, 1032, 1099 for Daniel Sandera and Matthew Forrester. Need no time shootout. No time shootout. Lanes 5 and 6, please. No time shootout at each of the lanes 5 and 6, please.
9.5 at 128.
995 and 126 for Cody Ingram. Robert Chutrin going 959 and 128 as he sorts out his problems. Once again, I have called no time shootout to lanes 5 and 6 and grocery getter to lane 7. No time shootout. Left side slows, right side breaks it through. 1117, 125, 1280.